A shocking story is currently shaking social media. A tale of love, betrayal, and tragedy. Meet Henrietta Doosuurshater Agbatar, a brilliant Nigerian lawyer whose fairy tale wedding turned into a nightmare just within 1 year after tying the knot with her husband, Awen. Doosu employed her husband, meaning that her husband was her employee before marrying him. 5 months into the marriage, her husband got engaged to another woman, a married woman at that. This woman was the one who dressed him up on their wedding day and stood as one of his groomsmen. More shocking details have emerged that Doosu will be the third woman that will pass away while being with her husband, Sefen. Doosu began uncovering a chilling web of infidelity, financial exploitation, and emotional torment before her passing. Henrietta left behind 600 screenshots of secret chats between her husband and another woman, chats she discovered after cloning his WhatsApp. Even more haunting, she kept a detailed 30-page diary exposing the abuse, lies, and heartbreak she endured behind closed doors. Now, the leaked messages between her husband and his alleged side lover have hit the internet, sparking outrage and reigniting conversations about toxic marriages, power dynamics, and the dangers of marrying the wrong partner. This is not just a love story gone wrong, it's a cautionary tale that has everyone talking. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Please, if this is your first time here, you're welcome. Kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads from us. Okay, guys, so this is one of the saddest stories you will see on the internet in recent times. A Nigerian man called Ufoma Bernard has taken to his social media page to advise successful women not to marry men who are less successful than them. If not, they will find themselves 6 feet under. He wrote, "A man can successfully marry down, not the other way around. Sefa Awen was an employee of Doosu Awen. She married him and moved him into her house. This is a classical horror in choosing a man. If you're a successful woman, go for a more successful man. Don't go for a muscular or bearded man without a kobo. If you make a mortal mistake of marrying down as a woman, you will see yourself 6 feet under or down in drama and despair." This is coming after a friend of the deceased known as Shamimi Anase shared screenshots of the chats between the deceased husband and his side chick. Henrietta left behind over 600 screenshots of the intimate chats between her husband and his married lover, which she discovered after cloning his WhatsApp. She also left behind over 30 pages of her personal diary detailing the emotional and physical abuse, financial exploitation, infidelity, and negligence she experienced in her marriage. Shamimi's post read, "What happened to our friend Doosu, Henrietta Agbatar? These are the details we know. Doosu was ill for about a week before her passing. She complained of chest pains and shortness of breath and had been receiving treatment on the evening of 31st July 2025. When Sefa Awen, the man she loved and married, came to pick her up from work at about 6:30 p.m. She was visibly weak and could hardly walk short distances. He took her home instead of taking her to the hospital. He had this unusual way of scolding her whenever she was sick and saying she was only pretending so that he would pay attention to her. Information and documents available to us from verified public institutions reveal that at about 7:40 p.m., instead of being rushed to care, her lifeless body was delivered to the hospital. When her brother arrived before 9 p.m., he touched her body and realized she was already cold in death. The nurse confirmed she had been gone for a while before their arrival. A medical professional confirmed he had received a call about 7:18 p.m. from her phone asking for a prescription, and within barely 30 minutes, her body was presented to him, lifeless. Up till now, no explanation has been offered for what transpired between 6:30 p.m. and 7:40 p.m. when she was in Sefa's care. The tragedy of that night cannot be separated from the life of abuse and betrayal Doosu endured. In the 11 months of the marriage, from the beginning, it has been revealed that Sefa was exploitative. He collected Doosu's mother's Toyota Highlander SUV through Doosu and sold it without disclosure and never replaced it as he promised. Instead, he used the proceeds to buy a Toyota Camry in his own name. He pressured Doosu into granting him a 4 million naira loan from the family's NGO she led, which he partly used to buy land, and relentlessly pestered her to start building on the land. She also established a laundry business for him in North Bank. He wanted absolute control. Within 2 weeks of their wedding, after he moved to Doosu's apartment, Yes, he lived in her apartment as he didn't have one. He demanded that she resigns as executive director of the NGO and sit put as a housewife so he could take over. This was a man Dosu herself employed at some point. Dosu was not worthy to sit on the executive director's chair, but because she loved Sefa so much, even if she was sitting on the ED's chair for peace to reign, she would get up so that he could sit as ED. I worked in the same NGO and I know this fact personally. In a meeting I attended shortly before the wedding, he openly told the staff that since some of us had always looked down on him, he had gone for the post and now he had her in his pockets. He then gave us the wedding invitation card. Dosu refused to step down and confided in us, pleading that we keep her disclosure secret as Sefa had threatened her that if their issues became public, their marriage would be over. She begged us not to even share this with her family members. The abuse was so emotional and physical. He flaunted his affairs with other ladies, hardly slept at home, and brazenly made calls to other women in her presence. By 20th of January 2025, Sefa Awen had even proposed a secret marriage to one loveth over, popularly known as loveth on Facebook. What Awen and the Awen family hides from the public is that Loveth had previously been in an intimate affair with Sefa's old brother David Awen. It was from a dispute between Sefa and Loveth over that David Dosu first discovered their involvement. Later, she uncovered intimate chats on Sefa's phone which confirmed her worst fears. The mistake Dosu made was to clone his WhatsApp for a very long time to see all he was doing with Loveth. She left proof of these screenshots of their involvement, which she wanted to use as evidence to divorce him. Clearly, Loveth single-handedly destroyed that marriage. Imagine knowing that your husband's every step while he looks into your face and goes to sleep with another woman. But because you love him so much, you decide never to confront him again after he insulted and threatened you for confronting him once before. And then you bottle it all up until your heart fails you and you pass away. Dosu developed high blood pressure 3 months after their wedding. She discovered that Loveth had slept in the same hotel with Sefa and dressed him up on the wedding morning. Loveth later sent Sefa a chat saying, "Go forth and be a good husband." Then Loveth dressed up in trousers and participated in the wedding as a groomsman. After the wedding, Sefa left Dosu in the hotel room, went to spend time with Loveth, and then returned to meet Dosu in the early hours of the next morning. This is actually what prompted Dosu to investigate what was going on and discover that Sefa was having an affair with a person he saved on his phone as Anshawa with her foreign number and Luba with her Nigerian number. She later discovered that these aliases were Loveth Over, whose Facebook page is Loveth. She's a married woman. In his chats with her, Sefa expressed how proud he is to lick her nyash. Yes, you read that right, nyash. Your innocent dude licked another man's wife's nyash and chatted proudly about it. Why wouldn't Dosu develop high blood pressure discovering this? This hit a very severe toll on Dosu's heart. In March 2025, she collapsed in their home and he ignored her calls for help. Her brother intervened by calling him and asking him to take her to the hospital. In her diary, she states that she later scolded her, that's her husband scolded her for trying to implicate him by calling her brother to tell him her situation and the fact that he refused to take her to the hospital. Despite this suffering, she pleaded with her brother not to confront Sefa since they were seeing a marriage counselor. The marriage counselor knew Dosu's predicaments in detail. In fact, Dosu told me that after one of their counseling sections with them, the counselor told Sefa that if Dosu was her daughter, she would pack her things back home. In early April, her brother told her that he would come and pack her things, but she pleaded that they would be seeing a counselor and she should be given a little time. She said Sefa appears to be making efforts to make things right. And even taking her to Mango World where they spent time and had a photo shoot. Well, it appears a wicked man can only pretend for a while. It will interest you to know that as of June, Dosu had made plans to leave the marriage. She made plans to travel abroad to further her studies and start life afresh. Sadly, Dosu never lived to carry out those plans. She passed away just when the money she needed to travel abroad was about to drop in her account. That was when some of us started hearing Dosu was about the third woman to die in a relationship with Sefa. In his own chat with Loveth, he expressed concern that anyone that comes close to him ends up passing away, but Loveth reassured him that she won't die. You will read the chat soon, don't worry. Now, if you're still in doubt where Sefa's priorities lay, you may wish to consider his actions less than 14 hours after Dosu passed. On the morning of the 1st of August 2025 at about 7:30 a.m., he summoned us, the staff of the NGO, to a meeting and declared, "As you all know, Madam has officially passed. I'm now in charge and work must continue." That statement is louder than any sermon about compassion and self-interest. Dosu lived through betrayal, exploitation, and abuse. She passed away in deeply suspicious circumstances. The diary reveals that even the Awen family knew what Dosu was passing through. This is so sad. Sefa is yet to react to this news, but once he does, trust us to update you as soon as possible. So please guys, drop your thoughts and comments in the comment section and let us know what you think, and best believe that I'll be there to reply you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more premium gist and entertainment. Until we come your way next time, I remain your favorite girl at Arodo Gist, signing out.